场，终能与你浪迹红尘一趟。
I almost forgot that my third brother is an affectionate person, always in the palace, so how could he be willing to escape? This is good actually, it saves me a lot of trouble.
Then, where shall we settle the third prince? Shall we put him in prison?
I have a good relationship with Zidan. If he were not born in the royal family, I would really like this younger brother just a bit. However, his life can't be saved. But for the sake of old memories, I'm going to give the third prince a sort of a dying gift.
Your Highness, enjoy your porridge. Your Highness, I'm really scared. Do you think the second prince will have us all killed?
If he wants to kill us, it's no use being afraid.
Oh.
Zidan,
Did they hurt you?
why are you here?
Your Highness, this head over heels in love third prince put his neck in a noose just to be here with you. The second prince and I were moved by his gesture. Then to show you that his Highness is merciful, he'll let you and the third prince be in Fengqi Palace to spend the night together. Why you?
Get out!
You won't be so ungrateful when you're dying. Keep an eye on them.
Yes, sir!
Was he telling the truth, Zidan? Why did you do this?
I told myself never to miss you again. I'm glad you're all right.
You shouldn't have come back.
This is the last decision I'll regret. Remember when you fell from a tree when you were a child? The palace was frantic because the little princess was lost. All the palace maids looked for you everywhere. They were anxious. When I passed by, I saw the branches moving. I took a closer look. Then I saw a small meatball standing on a branch. The branches were brittle. You weren't aware of the danger, so you kept climbing just to catch a bird. Then I heard a crack. Fortunately, I moved quickly. You had a few scratches, while my right arm was broken.
I've always been in trouble. But that time I was scared of you. And this time you... Are you not aware? Everything is under Zilu's control now.
I know you won't believe it, but this is my happiest day in more than a year.
Happy? In such a situation, how can you still be happy? At any time, Zilu can have both of us killed.
But I have this moment. Even if I die tomorrow, I'll still be happy.
Zidan, there are more important things to do in your life than to die.
Duke Wan!
You fool! Report it to me tomorrow.
Duke Wan, General Lin and General Wang were almost beaten to death earlier. They're outside the tent now.
Beaten to death?
General Wang. General Lin.
Go to Duke Wan quickly.
All right.
Duke Wan, seek justice for what was done to us. We followed the plan. General Lin and I pretended to be drunk so we can figure out the Ningxu army's movement. But we didn't expect to meet Lord Yuzhang. Lord Yuzhang just ignored your authority. He ordered his men to flog us 100 times. Please take revenge in our stead, Duke Wan.
Does that mean you weren't able to figure out their plan?
We failed you, Duke Wan.
All right. Take these two generals back so they can recuperate. You're my men, so I will take revenge for you. All right, you may leave now.
We're leaving, Duke Wan.
Duke Wan, what do we do?
My lord, Lord Jianing's main troops are outside the valley. They can't last long.
In the Battle of Huizhou, because of the princess, Lord Jianing suffered from the loss of standing still. This time, though he was taking the initiative, he still won't make a move. Why?
How should I know? What matters is we've never been defeated. We fight him head on. We're not afraid. Personally, if he doesn't make a move tomorrow, I'm willing to lead the troops to battle. What do you say, my lord? However, my lord, just forget it if you don't agree.
Ahu,
My lord?
tell me. Among the brothers who joined the army with us, who's still alive?
In Shuha. I saw how Xiaohu died in your arms. In Yunnan, Wu was shot like a hedgehog just to save me. Yu was most afraid of death, but he died in battle too. Only you and I were left.
We were young and aggressive. In order to win, we never cared about the cost of winning. Through the years, I took care of the orphans and the parents of those who died on the battlefield. And I realized that without them, their families were miserable. Oh. In my position, thinking of how we can win with the least number of casualty is something I must consider.
My lord! My lord! Duke Wan sent us a message. He failed to discipline his men. To correct his mistake, General Lin and General Wang were beheaded in public.
He killed them?
Please,
Why are you doing this to us?
You have
This
to
is
listen.
unacceptable.
You cannot do
Let
this.
us out of here!
This is not
I've never heard of it. This hasn't happened before. It never happened. Even the Emperor cannot detain all the palace officials in Taiji Hall all day and all night. Why are we treated like this? We're loyal to our country. Isn't it irritating to the general public? We want to see His Majesty!
We want to see His Majesty!
Please.
You're the chief of imperial armies, but you beat and cursed us! You imprisoned us! How dare you! This is humiliation! Just kill all of us if you can. If not, let us out!
That's right,
You
let us
cannot
out.
detain us!
How dare you
like
do this?
prisoners!
Here comes the second prince! Let us out!
Hello, everyone.
Your Highness, while we're detained here, right now, there's chaos in the capital. We heard Lord Jianning is approaching, and rebels are creating mayhem. If there's unrest in the capital, wouldn't it be...
Wouldn't it be what?
Wouldn't it be our nation's self-destruction?
That is
General
correct.
Han is right. We are all loyal
We
subjects.
are all court officials, not prisoners! And Taiji Hall is not a prison either!
That is right. Taiji Hall is not a prison. Why did you arrest us, Your Highness?
Because that is what I do! Huh? Guard!
Your Highness.
I order you to tie up this two. And hang them up. Hang them outside!
Yes, sir.
No!
You can't do that.
No, do this!
Okay.
Pardon me, Your Highness. Both of them are important officials. When shall we put them down?
Put them down? Not until they die.
Come and look outside! Grand Mentor Chen and General Han are hanging on a pole! Oh my god! They work loyally for 3 emperors! 3 Cheng emperors! It's not fair at all! It's not fair!
Greetings, Your Majesty.
What's wrong? You can't even call me father?
Without the tiger tally, I don't have to pretend to be your filial son. And by the way, was there a time that you treated me as your own son?
You blame me, and I have nothing to say. Your mother was humble and passed away early. Unlike Zilong and Zidan, they have a mother to protect them. I know you have suffered a lot, and I'm very sorry.
Sure enough. Even in the palace, father and sons will also act according to the law of the jungle. Now I am strong and powerful. Finally, you see me as your own beloved son. What a pity. It is too late. Your Majesty! Didn't you ask me earlier? Why I don't call you father anymore? Because I just found out the other day that I am not your son.
What did you say? Say it again!
Like you, Your Majesty, I'm also a member of the royal family. However, my father is not you. My father is your brother. It is Lord Jianning.
You're lying! You're lying!
Oh, my destiny is so fair.
My lord, I was on the front line for several days. Xiao Qi's army still takes no action. What should we do about it? My lord, what do you mean?
Immediately, we will cut them off.
I understand.
I know you never thought of me as your son. Probably because I'm not your real son. At this moment, my biological father is thousands of miles away, leading troops to help me. But your real son, Machilong the Crown Prince, is not here. He's now a prisoner. Oh, you still have Zidan, the good son you want to support. He had all the chance in this world to escape. But he desperately came running back to this palace to seek his own death. Your Majesty, guess for whom he did it. What a shame. Everything you did was in vain. You can never be better than the adorable Wang Shen.
Don't kill them, Zilu. Though I am not your real father, at least I raised you and cared for you. When Lord Jianing failed to take the throne, I still considered him as family, so I didn't kill him. Even if you take the throne, you can confer them as lords in different towns.
Everything will depend on my mood when I decide.
Tell me, what do you want?
An edict to make me the emperor.
This whole world is already yours. What's the use of the edict?
Your Majesty, I need an imperial edict to make it right and proper.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I mean, Lady One.
Since you are so useless, why should I keep you then?
Zilu. It really is you. Are you all right? I was scared. I thought you'd never come back.
I'm all right. Calm down now. Stop crying. I'm right in front of you. You've nothing to worry about.
But what if...
No more what ifs. Whatever I've promised you, I'll definitely make it happen.
Duke Huan beheaded his generals for nothing. And then he sent us Wang's head. Was it really an apology? Though he usually smiles, he seems to hide a dagger in his smile. Camping with him makes my spine sweat profusely. I've been wondering, though, why did your father-in-law send for him? For stakeout?
You fools! I'm sure you don't know it yet. You have been tricked by Lord Jianing! You have no way out! Come down and prepare to surrender. If not, then prepare to die in this valley!
You bastard! Come off if you dare! I will chop your body into 18 pieces!
You say Lord Yuzhang's army is known to be invincible? Peh!
Invincible? That is impossible. Come down here and prove it to us. You will win.
My lord, will we let them curse us like that? Our soldiers can't stand it anymore.
Family.
My lord! We found it! Along the back mountain. We can reach the foot of the mountain through a cave. Although thousands of troops can't pass, it's enough for small teams to get through. I searched along with our men. There were no rebels there.
That's great. It's precisely the reason why I dared to retreat to Guiwu Valley.
My lord!
Let's get this started. What are you waiting for?
Come down here, surrender! Cowards!
Ah!
Surrender or die!
What?
Get
You're
down
all
here!
weaklings. Go
I
down!
will show you what we can do.
Come down here!
Let's go to war, my lord.
Come down there!
If you won't surrender, you're all gonna
Come
die!
on, stop talking! It's the end!
That's why we're all gonna kill all of you! Come down here!
Ashu.
Let me do it, Your Highness.
I'm getting really old.
Your Highness, we are getting old. But if you keep doing needlework day and night, in a few days, I'm afraid your eye disease will be even worse. Shall I go to the palace right now and ask the imperial physician to examine you?
Don't bother. Since we have to stay away, I won't use my position for favors. My brother is in poor health. If I make him worry about me, I would be more sinful.
If you ask me, you should close your eyes and rest, Your Highness. Let me do this. Let me embroider this for you.
This is Awu's first birthday after she got married. And I have to do this because I'm her mother. I need to do this for my daughter. This is my gift for her.
Your Highness, we haven't seen the princess for several days now.
Maybe she's busy with family stuff. But it's all right. If she's here, I can only accompany her for half a day. If I always stop and rest when her birthday comes, this embroidery work won't be finished. Ashu, make me a cup of tea, please.
Yes, Your Highness.
Anshu. Anshu.
You are General Song under Lord Yuzhang?
I am.
Is the princess here? A while ago, her mother just mentioned her. She hasn't come, so her mother misses her.
The empress is unwell. Princess was asked to take care of her. But the princess is worried about her mother. So she ordered me to guard Xi'an Temple.
The princess has really grown up. However, Xi'an Temple is a royal temple. No one would dare to make trouble here. General Song, please go back. As long as the princess is safe, her mother will be all right too.
The princess gave me an order. I will not disobey it. Please, Anshu. Tell the eldest princess the capital and the palace is in chaos now. I posted more than 100 Ningxue soldiers to guard outside. If there's any trouble, they will first go and report to Lord Yu Chang's mansion. You can rest assured that we'll protect you from being harmed.
All right then. General Song, I'm going back in now.
I'll be leaving too.
Zidan, my brother. How was your stay here? Did you have a warm night?
Look at what you've done. You've wasted your tricks on me.
What a pity. I really pity you, brother. After all you've done for her. Too bad. She doesn't love you now. She loves someone else.
Me and Ao's business is none of your business.
The most annoying and disgusting thing is your excessively proud and lofty appearance. Your mother and father loved you. Even if you're a good-for-nothing son, the Emperor would still defend you. Did you ever think you can always get what you want the right way? You know what I think? Your mother died tragically, and you lost your beloved woman. But you only have yourself to blame. Zidan, listen. If you no longer have your power, then that means you forfeit your right to fight for or protect your beloved woman. Mark my words. Let's see how long you'll last, pretending to be righteous.
I'd rather pretend to be righteous than be an ungrateful man like you.
You're right. I'm ungrateful. No, that is what I'm doing.
You were bullied as a young boy. But me and Ao protected you. I didn't expect you to humiliate us like this.
Where are you taking me?
Come on, Awu, aren't you eager to see your uncle? You're lucky. Now the old man wants to see you.
How dare you disrespect our father?
Yes, he is your father. He's not my father. Let's go.
Oh.
You overestimate me. I am just a woman. Why bother make such a big occasion?
No. You're not an ordinary woman. Even if you're alone, I still think it is worth doing this. Get in. The King of Hell is waiting for you. Awu, my sister, don't you want to get in?
Ao, at last you're here. Come here. Come sit beside me. Do you still blame me?
Come on, Your Majesty. This is a very touching moment, but just to save it for later. She's here. I've kept my promise. This time, it's your turn to fulfill your promise. Somebody!
Leave us alone. After I talk to Awu and say what I have to say and want nothing more, I will give you what you want.
You're not going back on your word, are you?
Zilu, for the sake of the throne, you'll ignore the love between father and son?
Love between father and son? Awu, my sister. Ask your uncle, the Emperor. Who is my father? My real father.
I said leave us.
Your Highness, the officials in Taiji Hall are making a scene again.
Awu, my sister. I hope you really have a good chat with your uncle the Emperor. Let us see what other tricks he can do. Keep an eye on them. Not even a fly must escape.
Yes, Your Highness. My lord! My lord,
Why do you seem excited?
the second prince made it.
Zilu, he's really my own son. My brother Emperor. You've occupied the throne for decades. Now the tide has turned. It's time for my son to get this throne. Give an order to Duke Wan. Tell him to take action now. Day after tomorrow, I will get my final victory.
Yes, my lord.
Duke Wan.
This is actually easier said than done. What a vicious trick. How do we do it? You know Lord Yuzhang is so scheming we can hardly find flaws in his military camp. If we give ourselves away, we will die miserably.
You're right. But Lord Jianning, set the schedule for 2 days. He'll work with us till the day after tomorrow. He also wants Lord Yuchang to suffer a big defeat. But Lord Yuchang seems to have taken a reassurance, so he did not dispatch any troops. What should we do now?
When he cares, he will lose control. I don't believe he won't take any action when he knows that his wife will eventually die in the capital. Let's see what he will do.
Awu, you haven't come to see me for so long. I know. You hate me in your heart. Awu, can't you find it in your heart to forgive me?
I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure if the man in front of me is the Emperor or my uncle. I don't even know anymore. When you are the Emperor of this land, or when you are my uncle.
As the Emperor of this land, half of my life was filled with terror. So I painstakingly guarded the other half. No good came out of it. In the end, I have no one else with me. No one. I brought troubles to myself. How will you blame me and hate me? And I truly understand. I know you won't believe me when I say these words. But now, I owe no one in this palace. Except you. I'm not concerned about anything. Except our nation. Awu. I admit I was wrong. I will never be that cruel emperor again. I just want to be your uncle, who cares for you forever. My dearest Awu, I knew you would forgive me. In my heart, I knew you would.
Uncle?
My dear Awu.
Uncle? You made a wrong move, Uncle. Were you aware?
We haven't played for a long time. I can't believe you can now concede.
I won.
No, wait. I was careless. I was careless.
No, you can't change your
Let
move.
me put this
I won.
here.
Don't
I
break
was
your
just
promise.
careless. Come
Uncle,
on.
Before we played, you promised me something. That if I win, there should be a reward. You can't go back on your word. You made a promise to your subject. Always also your subject. You're right. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since we've played this game. Everything has changed.
Is there anything you regret?
You lost, Uncle.
No. I never lost.
At this moment, a loss is a loss.
What if I tell you I can win this round?
You're not talking about this game, are you?
Awu. Now I trust no one, except for you.
My lord, General Tang. He's taking a nap inside. My lord, I'll tell him you're here.
Lord Yuzhang. Oh, I didn't know you came here personally. I'm sorry, I didn't give you a proper welcome. Welcome, Lord Yuzhang. Come in.
After you.
Come in, please. Come in.
Do you feel better, Duke Wan?
It's a chronic disease, just a headache. Possibly caused by my two foolish generals. I failed to restrain them. I'm sorry for troubling you, Lord Yuzhang. Please accept my apology.
Duke Wan. General Lin and General Wang were just drunk. I didn't expect you... Duke Wan, I don't want this problem to bring any grudge between your army and mine.
Don't worry about it, my lord. Ningxuo army has strict military disciplines. I didn't believe it until I saw it. I will never be a problem for you and your army. I know you showed mercy on them. However, I must remove some doubts that you made an exception for me, in case they gossip. That's why those two generals were executed, as a warning to others.
Great Duke Wan. I really admire that. But don't harm your health because of this. It's not worth it.
Don't worry. I can recover in a few days. The rebels are clamoring for containment outside the valley. So, Lord Yuzhang, what are you going to do?
There's no strategy yet. I can just dispatch no troops and make another plan.
But that is not a long-term solution. The odds are against us if this goes on like this. The soldiers' morale will surely sink lower.
So what's your opinion then, Duke Wan?
If you're asking for my opinion, why don't our two armies unite and break through together? I'm quite sure we'll take them by surprise.
All right. But no hurry. Better yet, let's just wait until you get better, Duke Wan. We have to go. Goodbye.
In this palace, there is a secret place, passed on from emperors to emperors verbally. I never thought I would use it in my lifetime, but I never expected this. Do you know where Empress Dowager Deshwan was buried?
唯恐雷雨沾湿你菱花，时间追逐远去的戎马。若思念尚优雅，为何刻在天下？泪可凄情难夹。
听风哭哑如千丈悲家，梦中一念你笑颜如花。此去现一怒马。 归来因你温雅，心难舍放不下。等沧海洗尽了铅华，
与你花前月下。
因为你，此生才不剩繁华。
为你望相逢时那一刹那，
用一生的步伐
去挣扎，去牵挂，
终为你一诺而舍别天下。 乾坤变化，
天涯尽处归家。
我们再相约于春秋。